Okay, so this video is a bit late, but I am finally getting around to showing my 2023 Fanimation group trip haul. So this is pretty much everything here laid out in this picture. This is my first time doing a voiceover, so we'll see how well that goes. But this is everything here for the most part. And so yeah, let's get started with each fan that I got. So the first thing we're looking at here are these blades that I got here. So as you can see, we got 2 sets of Casablanca blades. I don't need them for anything, I'm just keeping them around as a spare set. And on top there we have Brown Hunter Original blades. So the fan in my bedroom is a Brown Hunter Original, but it's kind of a Franken fan. It's got polished brass blade arms, and these ones are brown, so I'm going to switch them out. And also the down rod too, I'm going to switch that out, because I also got another Hunter Original, but that's pretty much that. And that's what I'm going to use. That's the whole reason why I got those blades. Here are some other blades here. On the left we got stencil Casablanca Victorian blades. In the middle we have white Fasco Charleston blades for a 2nd gen Charleston. And on the right we have white stencil Newtone Veranda Deluxe blades. This here is just a Ferrari red Casablanca switch cap. And here we have some other spare parts. So on the left is a IntelliTouch board that is tested. It is indeed not working. So that was trash. I pulled the capacitor off. And on the right is a K55 Emerson motor with another board. The light module on that board is bad, but the fan part itself works. So I did take off the flywheel, ended up scrapping that switch housing, and I was able to use the motor, the board, and those spring clips that are in there, and whatever else, the BFR. And right here we have a white Navajo Casablanca Delta 2. And this is in a very good condition. The bearings are a little noisy, so I will be replacing those. Over here is a Casablanca Lady Delta in Moroccan sand. Now this one is quite rough. I unboxed it, the blade arms are mangled, and that bottom light piece is some sort of goofy paint. That's not even Moroccan sand. So that's pretty much that. A bit mangled up. Now here's an interesting one. This is, I'm going to assume, 1920s Westinghouse antique. Now this thing is very rough. The blades have seen better days. I don't know if there's going to be a picture of them or not, but I don't remember if I got a picture, but there will be a video of this fan very soon. And yeah, it's going to need a full restoration, rewiring, but for now that's what it looks like. This is that Brown Original that I was talking about earlier that is paired with those blades that are in that box. Nothing too much here. Haven't tested it yet, but the guy I bought this from told me the reverse switch was a little bit finicky, so we will see what happens with that. This is another rough condition fan. This is a 2nd gen Fasco Charleston, and it's hard, you can't really see it here, but the sideband and the motor housing are a bit banged up, especially the sideband. So it's to the point where this honestly wouldn't look good in a house. It's probably best for like a garage or a shop fan. But it's not a bad fan at all. And actually, I just remember now, it's a 2.5 gen, because it's got that generic canopy and whatever else. This here is a bright brass Casablanca Meridian. Also needs new bearings. It's got that thing on the bottom there, which I guess is for a light. I'm not really sure what I'm going to do with that yet. But that's pretty much that fan. There's nothing too much to say about it. It is complete, if I'm remembering right. So it's going to be getting new bearings. And this is a 1989 Casablanca Lady Delta, and the flywheel's all busted up. The sideband has a little bit of rust on it. Now, between the making of this video and when I got home from Fanimation, I did end up replacing that flywheel, which came off that motor, which is shown earlier in this video. So the flywheel is replaced, and I don't think I put new bearings in it. No, now that I remember, I did put new bearings in it. So it's got new bearings and a new flywheel, and it works very good. There's no blades or anything. This is just the motor only that I got this, and it was free. So you can't really beat the price of free. Here's another juicy one here. This is a Casablanca Victorian in black and brass from 1981. Now, this is a quite rare fan, and for the cherry on top, the Slumber Quiet works perfectly, which is a very uncommon find for me, because usually the way it works is the Slumber Quiet is dead pretty much all the time. But for this one, it works like new, which is pretty amazing. And earlier in the video, I showed those stencil blades. That's what those blades go to, which is this fan right here. This is a Casablanca Saturn in white and brass. Now with this one, the bearings are toast. It's very hard to spin that flywheel. You got to put a lot of force on it, and it grinds, and so that'll be getting new bearings. And it's also caked with dust. The whole reason I got this is for my other Saturn with the ring light, the 3-ring light. I needed the blades off it, so I'm gonna be fixing up this motor, and I'll be selling this in the near future. This is a side shot of that Victorian. Now these are some more blades here. On the left is the blades for the Meridian. In the middle is the blades for that Westinghouse antique fan. And then on the right are the Saturn blades. You can see the Westinghouse blades are quite beat up. Now, one last thing is this globe for my Fasco Charleston, which has been installed in the garage for the past couple years. So just to verify, this Charleston I did not get from Fanimation this year. I actually got this at Fanimation in the 2021 group trip. But just this year, I got that globe right there, which looks really nice on it. I absolutely love it. Before, it just had a boring white schoolhouse globe, so that's a really good improvement on that one. And one last shot of everything there, except for that Charleston globe, because I ended up putting that on the Charleston before I got this picture. But yeah, here's everything lined up here, and that's pretty much all I got for this one. So I hope you enjoyed my Fanimation haul of 2023.